What is the
Mhm.
biggest reason people divorce? Let me get that off real quick. What is the biggest reason people divorce? Like the most common, I would say.
Honestly, the biggest reason that I see people
Mm,
getting divorced, um, I've seen a lot of reasons, but I feel like the one I see obviously the most is infidelity. A lot
mm,
of people, a lot of people are, seeing people on the side. Um, Second is domestic violence. So those are the two big ones. I feel that I honestly feel that women have always had the capability of just cheating just like men. Now, what I feel a lot of the times is that it's a lot easier because of social media, because of things out there. Because before, when people weren't happy in their relationships, that they'll have to physically go outside and meet people to be able to go ahead and get that gratification. It took time, it took effort. But now you can just go on social media or you can just go on like a website, put your pictures on there and just get that instant gratification. It's really easy to go down that rabbit hole, especially if you're not feeling confident within yourself or within the marriage and stuff like that. I, I've seen a lot of cases where women have cheated and then the man files for divorce because found out that she was being unfaithful. And, but yeah, I feel that you might be right. Yeah. I feel like because it's just so easy to be able to get that outside stimulus of just like getting that praise or the attention that they're not getting within their relationship or their partner or they're not probably communicating their needs or not talking to the partner about, hey, this is going on, or maybe having a partner that's unresponsive to when they do that, then they can just put a few pictures of their face, maybe a body pic here or there, just to see everything. And then you're gonna have people who are gonna be like, oh, you're gorgeous, hey, beautiful, and stuff like that. But at the same time, that goes both ways because also men have the capability of doing the same. They don't feel validated or they don't feel like they're just like, they don't feel safe or sound or wanted in a marriage, and then after they have the same opportunities to go to any type of social media website, put their pictures on, and someone's gonna bite like, hey, you look sexy, you look beautiful. And unfortunately that just makes it easier for just couples to just be unfaithful to each other.
when women cheat, they see it as more emotional. Is that true? If a guy cheats, is it different than if a woman cheats? Do you feel like a woman cheating is more emotional? And what's your thoughts on that?
I do i do because the reason why I feel that way is because I feel that women express their emotions or have an easier time expressing their emotions. So it probably, for me, it might, mind you, there can be exceptions to everything, but I feel like for me personally, I feel that women, if there's something wrong, they will probably are more likely to express it to their partners and over again until they get tired of it. They feel like it's not going anywhere, that their concerns are not being heard, they're not feeling wanted in a relationship or not feeling loved or supported, and then they go elsewhere. And that's more like a last ditch effort. And then once that happens, then they get more invested with that relationship. And then that's when the partner starts realizing, oh, she's being distant. Oh, she's not coming to bed like we usually do together. Like, oh, she's hanging out with her friends more. So stuff like that. And it's more emotional because I feel like when that does happen, I feel like they're more emotionally done. They're like, that's it. Like I've tried, and you haven't listened, you haven't changed, and this is just them just saying they're done.
Like Kanye West and Kim Kardashian and all these cases where I guess custody battles, I would say. Are you aware of any of those?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
just
yeah, like some of them I am, like mainly like Kanye and Kim, because I follow a lot of I really like um I really like the content of a few content creators on YouTube that do law commentary. A lot of them they do cover a lot of the stuff from Kim and Kanye's ordeal that's going on. It's they a lot of things have happened, and I think it's super interesting. I always love, hearing about that because the law in California is completely different than the law here in Florida, and it's a doozy. And especially some of the actions that I've seen, mainly one of the parties do that I'm just like, what? That it's just it's interesting. I know that of course, I'm guessing that their attorneys, both Kim and Kanye, are advising them, what to do and what not to do. However, I can only say, with the experience that I've seen here in family law in Florida, we've had some issues where, one of the parties was acting in that way, and the court did not have it. Did not have it at all, and it wasn't very favorable to that party who acted in that manner, and um it was a situation where they didn't do exactly what Kanye was doing, especially when it came down to releasing like the where the children went to school. Since they're public figures, it's kind of dangerous, but it's something along those lines of putting the children and the parent in jeopardy of danger. Yeah, it didn't go well at all for the person, like at all.
Mm.